wife and son get to be here with me today. We got a little 1-year-old, and then we got another one on the way. She's expecting. So could you give her a hand? She's awesome. Some of the stuff I'm going to share here, probably going to be same for a lot of you guys, but I'm going to share some of the things from high school and college transitioning that helped me. And hopefully you can take at least one thing away that's gonna be able to add to your toolkit. I'm gonna, Brandon, can I use you? All right, can I use you? I'll try to give you guys time to actually drill, because I know for me, if I get shown stuff and I don't get to actually try it, I don't remember it, so I'll try to show stuff that you guys if you can, if you feel healthy enough, if you want to drill and get moving, you can, and then show some more stuff. One thing I want to start with on top here, for me, just in college, one of the biggest changes for me was I love top, always loved top, and in college I hurt my shoulders for my senior year at Penn, and so I started just picking top pretty much every match because I was on bottom and just my shoulders got worn on. And then, you know, college is nice to get the riding time, but with our guys, high school obviously you don't get the riding time, even college. Trying to build into myself, okay, I don't want to try, I don't want to turn. And stopping that first movement and turn is big. So I'm just gonna hit claw. So I start here, so I can get inside here. When I go center shoulder, I come tight on the neck here, as deep as I can get. And hopefully, sometimes when you get this right, I was demonstrating 2 years ago, I told the kid, I was sharing with the kid, right, to be so tight, because some of the kids just want to grab it, kind of here and just hold it, kind of get the neck on, sort of. But guys, he should have a hard time. I'm trying to count, you know, 10 and say ABC, it's on demonstrating. Tell him, hey, count ABC, he's not saying anything like, oh, I got to tie that. Look down, he's got boom, knocked out. And so it's like, hey, wake up. But just tell my guys, that's how tight you want it to be. And again, a lot of you guys know this situation, but if you don't, I like to come as far as I can and try to almost touch my own neck, shoulder dropping, come back up on top, pressure on my toes. And again, trying to build some of the high school guys right now, on your toes, on your toes, on your toes, because when you get to college, if you're not on your toes, you guys notice they're coming up, they're on, they're moving. And so deep on toes, pressure. Moving forward here, and so I'm going to give you guys just about a minute, get someone, and just try to see if you can get where he can't talk at all. Moving tight on your toes, just move through here. You want to break them down to your wrist, break them down the wrist, but just having pressure forward and having try to count to 10, talk to each other, let each other know how tight it is. All right, ready? So when I pressure in here on my toes, yeah, I'm usually just flying because there's a number of things that I can look for from here. Sometimes I'll look leg, whether he stays faced up, or I'll just try this out and I can sort of step across, no leg here. But one thing I like to use this to drill with is just for guys getting comfortable controlling hips in here. If this guy starts rolling, I tell him here, I want this guy to roll, because I'm going to turn him. So pressure, if he's looking to roll, here, catch him, wrist, pinching knees, getting my back points, and then come up on top, got cross wrist, start working my turns, whatever it is, but just have the bottom guy start to try to roll around a little bit, and just get comfortable. Again, as tight as I can, don't hurt him in practice, but nice and tight pressure. Posting, wrist, here, pinch, get my back points, which especially for high school, depends where you coach too. If you're out on the East Coast, again, that's a big adjustment too. You guys are typically at a higher level in Pennsylvania, I'd say, with a lot of top and bottom. Not everyone, but that's the majority. Here in Colorado, we're getting better, but top and bottom. If guys start rolling around down there, tell them guys we need to turn them. There's a lot of guys, they don't know what to do in there. So, go back out, nice and tight, pressure here, get him rolling. Look at his catch, wrist, get your back points, and And then ready to transition up on top. Ready to look to go to another turn. Any questions? So try it. Ready? This is basic stuff, but just make sure I'm tight here. Make sure your hips aren't low, because then you can hip over. Right, go ahead, hip over, coach. And then I am in trouble. So as long as I keep my hips up and strong, as long as I keep my hips up and strong, I'm good. So as long as I'm here on my toes, he goes to roll me. My hips are ready to control his hip. He goes to roll. Boom. Post. Get my back point. Wrist. Transition up, whatever I'm going to next. The one other thing is, again, if he's not rolling, pressuring, those of you who guys have guys that like legs, at some point I'm probably going to be able to get legs in here. So pressuring forward, moving him here. Either he stays up and I can look at it, throw this in, or looking for wrist. So I can bounce him here, looking for wrist, bring him flat, and looking for turns. Are there any questions in there? Okay. The next thing I just want to point out, because I think this is where my last year especially, I finally got to where I was doing this more consistently. And in high school, I'm trying to get my guys to do this more consistently, but is return. And so maybe some of your guys just, every single time a guy gets his feet, they're returning. But I have so many kids who still, a guy gets to the feet, and they want to just push them away, you know, go back to rest on their feet. So I tell them, if you want to cut him, let him know. Let him know that you're cutting. He's not getting away, you're letting him go. Otherwise, like we lost the state title a few years ago because a kid didn't return. Took him down, 10 seconds to go, tied the match. The kid got away at 10 seconds. We lost the state title. Brandon, you mind if I use you again? And so, I would say for kids that you know are going on at college and just for good high school wrestling period, but just again, just drill in their mind, return. Because it's like, you know, who watched the Dake Taylor match in the college? Probably a lot of you, right? Dake, I think, beat him because he broke him with returns. I mean, he did a number of things, but he returned, and I think he broke to it with that. And that you'll see that with guys when they keep getting to their feet. And this, I'm preaching to the choir, you guys all heard this probably before, but this is just something that really began to stick with me later in college. Was the more I can return a guy, then I can break him, and I can give him opportunities to turn. Because most guys I couldn't turn off the first break down. So, again, you guys, whatever returns you want to use, what I would use, so if he gets his feet wet at flaw or whatever, again, a lot of things we can do, step here, right? You can lift, step here. I would oftentimes just come to a double because I wanted to go right to my turn. So whether you're coming here, step it up, taking it back, you know, lifting, just your normal lift, whatever. I like to pull, drop, double, run down. He's obviously, he thinks, okay, yeah, I better turn. You gotta get back up. But I'm thinking I'm turning, right? He goes the belly down, legs, jerk. So, again, whatever return you want to use, but just getting, again, I'm trying to get my guys to think of this more and more. How are you going to turn him off that return? Not just saying, can I return him, but I want to turn him off that return. Coach.
So you're really trying not to even trap an arm with the new trapped arm rules, right? You don't want to trap an arm in your returns,
right?
Because then you're taking away an opportunity to, or a slam, or whatever.
Great point, Coach. Yeah, and for me personally, I was never a big lift guy. So I would usually try to look to either just drop to the leg, pick up a single return, or drop to that double, run across. And then a lot of guys, again, they're not thinking, oh, I gotta watch out for a turk here. And that's just off the takedown period right there. So, okay, then I gave up a takedown, I got return, I gotta get back up. And I'm thinking I'm turning through here. Whether it's gonna hit down, already gets up, whether hit down or I'm running, right? Step through. on the way down. Finish it. Again, all you guys, you know your Turks. You know your return. I think it's just building that mindset into those kids that, hey, I will turn you on the way down. Because it does. It makes that third, fourth time you return a guy, moves up and he goes down. So, go out and give you some, whatever you want to hit for your return here, whether you're coming claw, lift, whether you're coming here to a wrist on the way down, whether you're pulling, cross, jerk. Look for whatever works with your program, whatever turns you do, just building that drill. How are we turning them on the way down? So whatever it is that you use, take about a minute, 2 minutes, go out and try. Any questions? Ready? We're high when you go. Chris, are you going to? You warm? So again, there's tons of different ways that you can return. The biggest thing is just saying how are you getting a turn on the way down for this. And coach was pointing out, claw, if you want to come here, looking for your Turk on the way down, that's deadly. I see some guys use that, got the Greenwood brothers and say they'll wait for guys to stand up. That's where they want to go. Post them on their head, get points. Again, obviously, leading and taking them down. They might go double, whether I'm pressuring forward here, moving him, but I want to move so I can slip this hand down into his crotch here. Boom here, run it across. And I stay lean, because if I don't get the Turk on the way down, he's obviously going to look to belly. I keep my shoulder in the gut, keep this tight here, throw the top leg off, slip my Turk in. Because a lot of guys, it's amazing how much they'll relax here. Keep this tight, I'm getting my Turk. Here, put the shoulder, make sure he's not pulling forward off, then our turn, whatever it is. Any questions? Again, obviously just for good wrestling period, those guys going to college, they can build it now in high school, when they get to college, they're a step ahead, where they have that mentality that I don't care who I'm wrestling, I don't care how many times he gets to his feet, I'll return him 75 times if I have to, then I'm getting my turn. Because those good kids, that's what you got to do sometimes. So, again, you guys probably heard all this before, but one other thing, just with stopping, some water here. With stopping, first move, if he's curling toes, he'll curl toes for me, but if he's not, but I just wanted to point this out too, because same idea of just thinking, turn off here, or going ankle to waist. When I've got a guy that's real explosive and my claw isn't stopping him, he goes toes back down, there's a good chance I'm going claw. Because I know just most likely he's not going to be able to explode quite as fast depending on who he is and how it starts. But I'm going to block. If he goes here, again, towards the end of college, I started going ankle waist a little bit more with those guys who were really quick up off the whistle, just to make sure I'm stopping that first move. So, honestly, I can switch sides wherever I want to go here. But drive a good pressure forward here on the laces. Goes up on the ankle, on the laces, right and forth. And then I've got so much confidence from here. If I can go chops to both my arms, or I can go where I was just before here. Forward. If I get up here, I can drop down. Right? And then again, a lot of guys, sometimes they rest here. He might go to belly down, and he's not always stopping my Turk. Go ahead, cut leg off. Elevate, shoulders. Back points. And then look for your chops. Feel his post. Feel his post where he's at. So I don't want to go there. Boom, here. Drop forward. Get all that weight up on his hands. Obviously, Max will run a little harder. But driving forward, then feel where his hands are. I can chop either side here. Right, I got to be careful I don't take this knee out. I can kind of trap it for a second. Right. Get my cross wrist. Turn this here right, whatever it is, my tilt. So work those three. We just try and see how they feel, but have him curl his toes for this. If he wants to try to explode up quick on you, but just stop in that first move and then pressure, pressure, pressure again. And then sometimes it's tough, at least for my guys here in high school, because they don't have always the guys who are coming up as fast, and so guys can get away with just kind of little pressure, like the good guys, and get away with it. So why put pressure if you get away with it? Then when you get to that top level competition, if I'm not pressuring, he's up and out. So I'm trying to build that into my guys, more and more pressure here, pressure tight as you want, looking, depending which side here if I want to switch. And looking for your turn off that. So bottom guy, get in a good post. Try to come up if you can. Get in a good post, let him pick a side or go to that knee. Any questions? All right, ready? Point out some cookies. So I'm trying to communicate here. You have so many options when you get that pressure going forward. So if I'm coming here, if I'm pressuring forward again, I can chop either side. I can drop across. If you do throw legs, I can look to throw legs here. But you have a ton of options. Big thing is get that pressure forward. Stop their first move. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Stop their first move. He gets up to his feet. Return, pressure, return, return, pressure, return, whatever it is until I get my turns going. And even again, for college, and I'll do this just for me personally, and just I had been seeing people remind me, don't just try to ride, turn. Because in college, sometimes I can get in that mindset, okay, I can get the riding time, which is great, right? And you can win matches off that. But you know, if you can turn, it blows the match wide open, and then it's a lot more fun to watch too. You got watch guys like Taylor and stuff. Who, I mean, those are fun matches, right? And trying to get our guys to just thinking about, hey, score points, go out and score points, score points, score points. Obviously, we want to win. We're there to win and talk to them. I want to see you guys win state titles, national titles. But with that, just seeing you guys wrestle to the best of your abilities. And for me, just trying to remind myself, again, my overall goal is to develop men of character, men of integrity. And I know that's your guys' goal too. And so I have to be careful that I don't just focus on the winning and losing, because when that happens, then you do start to oftentimes clench up. You do start to go, okay, I just gotta buy them. And again, I'm not saying there are times where you're gonna win 1-0 matches, you're gonna win 2-1 matches. It's just tough. You're not scoring a lot of points. But wrestling hard, and that's one of the best things that we made a change in the last couple of years. We have a rule in the room. If I have him on his back and we're going live, it doesn't matter what it is, I put him on the back, cradle, half Nelson, spladle, whatever. If we change drills, he's on his back until he gets off. I do not let him off. For me in high school, I got on my back very few times, and so the times in matches when I did get on my back, I wasn't good there. And obviously you don't want to be there at all, but just build that into the guys like, hey, I don't care if you ultimately lose the match, but you will fight the entire time, because that's just the type of character that we're building. That's the type of man that you want to be. And so, probably one of the best rules, most rules to allow the team this year. I tell you what, we were on our backs a number of times, fall off, came back on the feet, some kids we shouldn't have, got some wins we maybe shouldn't have, or at least some pins we shouldn't have. And just building that aspect of winning and losing doesn't ultimately define who you are. And again, I have to remind myself of that, because I can define myself by, I won, so I'm better than this person, I lost, I'm not as good as this person. And I have to remind my kids of that, because they have a lot of pressure from their parents. You guys see that, right? Or hey, you lose, what's wrong with you? It's a matter of you. So I think it causes kids to freeze up here as opposed to really wrestling, to just be the best they can, score points. And so that's my whole point of this, is wrestling to score points, wrestling to really make wrestling fun. Make wrestling fun in a good way. So, anyways, back to this here. He's on his toes. I want that pressure forward here. Drive and drive, and looking wherever it is, feel where he's at. Right, whenever he's got the utmost pressure on something, that's when I'm looking close. I want this side. Here, pressure up. Looking at my turns, going legs, whatever it is. Next thing I wanted to show real quick, we've been working a lot more cradles this last year. And I like cradles because I think you can pin in anyone with the cradle. Sometimes you get bars, you can use a lot of moves to pin anyone, but sometimes with some of those flexible guys, you get a bar in there, and you're teching the guy to death, but you can't get the pin. And so my senior year, high school, finally started just recognizing, okay, if I need a pin for the team points, for me, I was going cradle. Because I didn't want him flipping off his back out of the bar or something. Flexible shoulder or the rack con more likely, potentially dangerous. Some of the temperamental refs, I wanted to get a pin. And so a lot of times I would go just from simple front headlock, right? You're running corner here, and always looking hook. And a lot of guys, especially nice, they still want to grab this leg, right? They still want to grab this leg. You know, say thank you. And then one thing that we do a lot is I take this knee, whether it's holding onto or not, and I step over the head. I like to, again, I can drop shoulder, I can go just stand and kick his back. I can go sit and let the shoulder pop out, come here, right? Always solid. And sometimes if I got a real clean guy, and he's got my leg in here, and for whatever reason I can't get it back, or it's short time, over the head, right here. Rock it down, just get my pick. Again, however you get it in your side, but just always go from the front headlock, run the corner, hook. He's trying to keep this leg. Again, honestly, I don't want to give it to him, I don't want to get there, but especially with some of your small guys, those light guys, where they're willing to hang on until both of their shoulders have been dislocated, right? That's okay. Bumping them down here. Still same rules apply for good cradle. Driving them down, I like to step over, block the head. Just get my pin. Any questions? I don't remember when exactly I started doing that, but sometimes you do get, especially those lightweights, you get those guys just hanging on there, just kind of trying to cling or stalemate out. And it's so frustrating with some of the guys where they end up not getting a turn there, maybe not getting a takedown. It's like, guys, we should be getting a takedown and a pin. Any questions, Bruce? You want to go try it? Can we go one more time? One more time. So again, however you get to the near side cradle, but off the front headlock, you're going to run the corner here. Ankle, looking to run him down. For whatever reason, he gets my leg. For some reason, again, I don't want to be there, but I've got it locked up. Driving him down. Knee looking to come over that head. Here. Boom. Lock that. And go roughly 45. I'll get guys that are trying to pull them onto themselves. You know, they'll try to do this thing kind of like try to pull them here. Maybe I'll still turn, but they do this and then 45, guys. Go 45. So, sorry, coach. Here, lock. Taking about 45. Go to the cross. Settle in. Get my points. Again, those, especially again, upper weights, heavyweight, yeah, you're probably not going to be doing this move most of the time, maybe. With those light weights and they're hanging on, those flexible shoulders, super effective. Super effective. Good? Ready? There's no way to bring up points. If we get a cradle, we're turning, we're pin them every single time. And so we'll sometimes run drills just here where cradle just every position. I get it locked, maybe I don't have a hook, but I just have a basic cradle lock, maybe his head's up, maybe I start with his head down, maybe I start with the tripod, but then looking for turns here, and just two others that we'll have him go to because we can't get over the head, so I got a cradle locked up, working that pressure, getting head down, right lock, closer to the head, as opposed to the knee, it's looser obviously here, tighter up here. If he's posting hard, looking to run him down, break that shoulder, let the shoulder pop out. Good solid cradle. We can hook if we want to. A lot of times I like to just stay here, post. If he's sitting this hip hard, again, just giving options here. If he tripods up, I'm trying to run him down. I'm giving everything I got to run him down. I can't step over the head, he's not grabbing my leg, but he's sitting this hip hard. Looking, go ahead and sit hard. Sit, yeah, sit this hard.
Just do a sit out.
Sitting out and hard. Here, looking for your hip heights, roll, post to head, roll up on top. Making sure they're clearing that leg. But again, just getting comfortable for both guys here. Just keep trying to tell guys, hey, you're getting great on someone. The best guy in the state. That's one where you can catch them, pin them. So go out, have this guy give you a feel, trying to just stay strong and kind of spar a little bit here, depending on how your shoulders are or whatever. But just spar a little bit here and try to go those different directions. Again, if I'm going, I tell him, make sure if you're gonna roll, make sure you set it up. Don't leave this leg behind, and pressure first this way. Because I get some guys that they want to try to roll here and they leave this leg behind and he's not sitting, and so Chris obviously catches my leg and I'm in trouble. So he's tripoded up. Again, trying to get my lock towards his head as close as I can, pressuring, looking to run. That's what I'm looking for. If I can run him all the way down, great. If not, if he's sitting hard, block him right in, hip heist. Finishing, if I want to step in between, just posting, yeah, you can. And depending, small thing here, but sometimes if you're having a hard time getting the pin and he hasn't popped his knee out, let that knee pop out. And sometimes I'll have guys, they're holding here still, right? And I haven't quite got the pin, let this knee pop out. So, right here, again, whether I'm here, it's the shoulder, if I rolled, whatever, I want the shoulder to pop out for one, or maybe I'm having a hard time, I need to let this knee pop out. Let that pop out as well. Post. Get my pin. Rails are fun, I think. Rails are fun. I mean, not to keep using Taylor, but I especially here, I think this is where he got pinned, right? What else? Jenkins? Pinned him with this. So, lock one of these babies up, so not on. Any questions? Ready? Last guys here that I know is Coach McCarthy, who's here in town. If you really want to talk to the expert, talk to him. But when he's got a cradle locked up, one thing I'll work on your side. It's obviously strong. You know, look at where you're at. If you're out of bounds, you can get out, obviously use it to your advantage. But looking to get this arm through, staying strong, staying wide, looking to get this through, and then over the head, and sitting here. And when I come here, staying on my toes so he can't drive it through, looking to use this foot, and then heavy on his head here, where I make sure they do not grab. Make sure your kids don't try to grab here. That's the tendency you always want to do here, right? And obviously he's gonna roll me right where we were before. Now I'm in trouble. So if I can get here, I'm pretty comfortable. On my toe, head up, wait, and then it's just his move. If I get a stalemate here, right? That's good for me. Hopefully I can take him to his back. I want to bait him, get him to roll. Go ahead, Coach. You roll. Boom, I'm posting. Heavy, wide. Kids will still try to grab here. We've been here a few times. They still get them here, and then they still want to grab, and they still get rolled through. So, guys, stay posted until he finally bails, or maybe the ref calls the ball, but then I'm right in position. But I like this because it's relatively simple and at least gives kids a plan of attack if they get here. Obviously staying strong, staying wide, just trying to break the lock, basic stuff. But then also going ahead, sitting, getting this arm through, sitting here, arm through if I can. I can use this arm too. If he doesn't feel comfortable with rolling, I'm posting, right? He might eventually just let go at some point, come off the head, and then I'm wrestling here, scrambling. So just another plan of attack so that I at least have something, okay, what can I do here, as opposed to just stay strong. Any questions? Otherwise, I think that's it. Appreciate you guys letting me share some stuff. Hopefully you're able to take at least one thing added to your toolkit. And good luck this season, coaches. Thank you.